Because you are a part of the 99%.
Yeah, basically.
In this room. We're the
this
one.
room?
We're the
Yeah,
1%.
you guys are the 1%.
You're the 90%, 99.
Because we got 2, you only get 1.
That's right. Beat that, bitches. Oh,
Oh,
my Lord.
goodness.
Oh, my Lord. But well, I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah. And, you know, he took a double look at, you know, a double checking Obamacare and the whole. Oh, my favorite part was his advisors came out and said, yeah, you know what? We're probably not going to build that wall thing.
The day after they came out.
We're not going to build that. Maybe a nice fence, maybe barbed wire. It's going to look nice. Or maybe we might not even do that. We don't know.
We're probably going to do nothing.
We probably won't do anything with that.
We might send someone down with like binoculars.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
watch. Might.
And that's what they said. Like just more security, and like that's all they got now. I mean, what are you contributing exactly? So, my thing is, be on your guard, but I think we can start resting easy because
I think every person that voted for him for that wall should have to go to Home Depot
and build the wall themselves.
Pay for like 10 foot of wall themselves.
No, Mexico ain't buying it. You buying it.
Yeah, like I want them to do it, and I want them to build it, and I want them to realize a ladder can stop this.
Exactly. A plane can stop this.
They
can get on a plane. Folks, use your brains. And the thing about it is,
Tunnel under can stop this.
And the thing about it is, a wall, any of that is just, it's going to cause more immigration anyway. It's not going to help any of this at all. So, you know, let's just stop. Let's stop with all the wall talk. Let's stop with the fence talk.
Well, they already did.
They did. They did.
But they slid it in there. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, we're
Dang,
gonna do
look,
that.
the wall's probably not going up. Well, we might, you know.
But I bet you anything, in 4 years, he's going to run back and be like, I've been trying to get that wall.
Look, I've been trying to get the wall, people. It's you know who it is? It's Obama's fault. He's not been president in 4 years.
He didn't
oh,
leave enough
well,
money in the budget
that's right.
for my wall.
Oh.
But
What's scary is that I think those two are getting a budding romance. I'm not kidding. A bromance, the two of them.
Obama
I see it
and Donald Trump.
I see it. They got awful close on Thursday.
Really? It looked pretty. It looked
awkward.
It looked like a lot of
Obama
forced politeness.
Well, it's because Donald Trump had just a meeting about everything in the world thrown at him in the face. Obama filled him in on all the big secrets, and he's like, "Holy crap, that's what's really going on in this country." And he's trying to process everything.
Like, I was hosting The Apprentice. That was my last job.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. This is what happens when a non-politician, when somebody's not served in office, goes into the highest office in the land.
I wonder what the general reaction was when Reagan was elected. Elected.
Wow.
Excuse me.
I know where your brain's at. But see, here's the thing, though. He was a governor before.
Overwhelming support.
Yeah, because
he
was a governor of California. It didn't look so weird. I mean, of course, you had the actor thing, but it made 10 times more sense than Trump becoming president. But you know.
Yeah, because he'd been the governor.
And
he had policies. He had ideas.
He was politically sound.
They weren't good.
Yeah, they
but
weren't
he
great.
Had them.
And he used to be a Democrat. I mean, you know, he'd been on both sides of the spectrum, and he knew what was going on. Then he got elected president, and you know, whatever.
And
but
we're still paying for trickle
We're
down.
still paying because of it. But yeah, I mean, that was not as shocking as this man becoming president. And just when I start to feel okay, I think about his vice president, and then I think about who he's going to put in his cabinet, and I get all my esophagus starts doing spasms again, and it's just.
Just when I start thinking it's going to be okay, I think, no, that's how I got here.
Yeah.
Because, okay, so I used to be the person who, no matter where it was, who you were, if you said something racist, sexist, homophobic, anti-religious, or whatever, I called you out on it.
Yeah.
And I had recently, I guess, in my adult life.
You're going to be exhausted now, boy.
Oh, let me tell you. So I had recently in my adult life, in the interest of peace, had kind of let some things slide. I wasn't always going at things hardcore.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem with that is that my complacency was equated to me condoning these things.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that a lot of us are guilty of this. Not just me.
Yeah.
But so I've decided I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm going to go back to the rabid bitch that I was. And to prove my point, when I was in Walmart today, walking through, getting my cat's temptations, this man was sitting with his other white old man, both all white, old, and they were talking about how they're so glad Trump won because if not, the ATF would be taking away their guns right now. I could have walked by. I don't know these men. I don't have a dog in this fight. I did not walk by. I told him he was an idiot and that regulations do not equate to the loss of entire rights.
You did say this to him?
Yes.
Oh, good.
And then, of course, he had to call me a liberal, stupid bitch.
Oh.
And I told him some things are better than others and walked away.
Oh.
There you go. Drop the mic.
So that's my new thing. Like I'm really in for this now. I'm really into it. I've stopped being complacent, and that's a scary thing for you people.
I actually, for some reason, I bought the autobiography of Malcolm X today just to kind of balance myself out
That's not what
after this election.
You kind of need it, yeah.
I decided to read Grapes of Wrath to get career tips. But
I just want a good shot of radical leftism in my life. So have you got reading suggestions for me? You've always suggested like sort of sci-fi fantasy stuff for me, Sheila.
I'm still into the Unwind series, and then up next is the Grapes
I was
of Wrath.
wondering if you knew of any like radical literature I should look up now.
Have you ever read Marx's Communist Manifesto?
I've read portions of it. I had to for a class.
All right, read all of it. It is actually, honestly, it's scary how much of this has come true and how much of it we're just sort of like, yeah. But if you want to read something modern, read Pity the Billionaire by Frank.
Read anything about Abraham.
Frank.
Read anything about Abraham Lincoln. That's good stuff too.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a lot of books on him. So
I don't know and I guess I don't know. I don't feel like I'm rambling, but the thing that that was immediately called my attention first was that the day of the election, this girl that I used to work with, she started getting messages on social media from this guy who was threatening her. He told her he knew where she lived, where she hung out. He sort of alluded to sexual assault.
Grandmother.
Really, I guess my biggest fear of this is that people like that will probably be a little more bolder in a Trump presidency. And I think I've seen a few articles on social media saying people teasing Hispanic children, saying build the wall.
Yeah, I know someone whose sister, they're Latino, sister went to work the next day, and everybody thought it funny to ask for a green card and things like that. So yeah, it's gonna be.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough for a bit.
That was my first immediate
concern,
just because we don't have any.
So I'm
no,
sorry.
we're white people. We apologize. That is our job now. From now on, until he leaves, we will apologize to you on anything he says. Of course, we're white. We shouldn't really have to. He's orange, so there's a difference. Orange people should apologize.